Welcome in A-Star channel. Today we will talk about the figure of speech. Figure of speech types are alliteration, onomatopoeia, metaphor, simile, hyperbole, personification, idioms. Let's start with alliteration. Alliteration means repeated consonant sounds at the beginning of words. For example, Betsy bought bigger bottoms for baby Billy. If your alliteration start with S, Samantha, so 7 silly soldiers selling strawberries Saturday. M, Maria made millions of marshmallow muffins for many mellow messengers. Then we have the onomatopoeia. What is an onomatopoeia? It's words whose sound suggests its meaning, like the bees buzzed. The sound of bees buzzing. Click the button. Button clicking. The pig squealed. Squealing. Then we have onomatopoeia, words whose sound suggest its meaning, its sounds. Then we will have the metaphor. Metaphor and simile are alike, the same, but metaphor we are not going to use as, or like, while simile we used as, and like. Metaphor, a metaphor, a figure of speech stating two things are similar. Examples: the strawberry was a fresh summer day. The rain came down in full cooled buckets. Here we compare between the strawberry and the fresh summer day, between the rain and the full cooled buckets. The test was long never ending. The test and long never ending. Marathon. She read the book at a snail's pace. Here we compare between her, she, and at a snail pace. After metaphor, we have the simplest and most common figure of speech, which is simile. What is simile? Simile is a comparison using like or as. Simile examples: she was as smart as an owl. Here we compare between she and the owl, but using as. The student was as quiet as a mouse. Then we have my backpack was like a bag of bricks. Simile is easy one, the easiest one, and the most common figure of speech. The hyperbole is extravagant exaggeration. For example, the walk was 1,000,000 miles long. I ate 5,000 pancakes for breakfast. Of course, you're not going to eat 5,000 pancakes. This means that you were hungry. The walk was 1,000,000 miles long. This means that it was a long walking. Then we have personification. What is personification? Simply personification, giving human qualities to things and ideas. Giving human qualities to things and ideas. For example, the tree leaves dance in the wind. Of course, tree leaves are not going to dance. This is one of the qualities of the human being, but we gave the tree human qualities because we want to give her the human qualities to make the trees like human. The tree leaves danced in the wind. The chair stood up. Of course, the chair is not going to stand up. The car jumped. The car will not jump. The car jumped to the finish line. After personification, idioms. This is a very important part of the figure of speech, as idioms, if you are going to use idioms, you will gain more marks. Idioms means a phrase that has a meaning different from the dictionary definition. So, for example, she didn't want to open that can of worms. Here we don't literally say that she is not going to open that can of worms. It's not a can of worms here. Here it means problems. The test was a piece of cake. This means that the test was easy. A piece of cake means easy. Don't take the fall for your friends. The early bird gets the worm. We have several idioms, examples, like an apple of my eye. It doesn't mean that there is an apple in my eye. This means that feeling affection for someone. A dime a dozen. A taste of your own medicine. This is a lesson where other people treat you the same way you treat them. Back to the drawing board. Ball in your court. Ball in your court means it's up to you to make a decision. Bend over backwards, helping someone. Bite your tongue to stop yourself from saying something that will hurt someone's feeling. Blowing your top, becoming extremely angry. Break a leg, do a great job. Breaking news, important information. Breaking the ice, it means that getting to know someone. Call the shots, tell people what to do. Changing your mind, deciding to do something else. Clear the air is to talk about a problem, dead as a doornail, lifeless. And many more idioms examples. Let's now practice on similes, metaphor, and and the other types of figure of speech. Let's look to number one. The clock struck midnight and the sky was as black as ink. Where is the simile here? Yes, excellent. The sky was as black as ink because when I find in the sentence as and between as we can find here an adjective, this means we used here simile. The new couch was as big as a bus. Okay, as again. She forgot her glasses and felt as blind as a bat. She forgot her homework 4 days in a row and felt as flaky as a snowstorm. She felt as wise as an owl. Yes, good job. Was as cold as ice in number 6. Good job. Then in number 7, as bright as day. In number 8, as cute as a cupcake. Number 9, her brand new puppy was as cute as a button. The frog wasn't moving because it was as dead as a doornail. Excellent. You now understand the similes. If you can find all the similes from 1 to 10, I assure you that you are excellent in creating similes. Let's now talk about metaphor examples. Look to these examples. Their mom was the rock of the family. Mom, we are comparing mom with the rock of the family. The ship was a tiger roaring through the water. يبقى the ship and the tiger, here are the comparisons. Airplane was an elephant. The girl was a kitten. Time was a thief. Her memory is cloudy since she can never remember anything. Her life was a rainbow of experiences. Here, life and rainbow of experiences. Her birthday was a storm of happiness. Her smile was sunshine. The history test was a train wreck. The dinner was an ocean of flavors. The teacher was an encyclopedia of information. So, metaphor, we are going to compare the two things without using as or like. Thank you. Now the hyperpole. A backpack weighed a ton. Of course, the backpack will not be as heavy as a ton. This is exaggeration. The homework list was miles long. The alarm clock could be heard around the world. I felt like I hadn't seen you in years. She thought she was the best tennis player on this planet. The class was never ending of course. Her brain was the size of a pea. I will die if I have to read one more page. I will die. I have told him a million times to get his chores done. The family had to wait for centuries. I will never reach the end of the race. This is hyperbole. Okay, personification examples. You can highlight here or underline the personification examples in each sentence. Personification examples here. The stars danced in the night. Stars and danced. The old house looked depressed. Of course, the house is not going to be depressed. The wind howled. Time flies. Her life passed by. The phone blurted out. The popular toy flew off. The fire ran wild. The year raced by. The thunder growled in the night. Figure of speech, personification, onomatopoeia is very important. You have to use these types of figure of speech in your story writing and sometimes in some non-fiction topics so you can achieve the outstanding score as you want. Onomatopoeia. What are the examples of onomatopoeia? Bam, beep, boom, crash, gobble, honk, quack, ring, roar, crackle, crack, click, slap, snap, snort, splash, squeak, squirt, tick-tock, and whoosh. You have to study these sounds well because it's very important to use these sounds as an onomatopoeia in your writing. I think if you want to start now to study these onomatopoeia sounds, you have to know each sound. What are the things that suits each sound? So if I'm going to write crack, I think the door sound is cracking. If I'm going to put or write splash, okay, it's splashing, it's for water. Tick tock, of course, it's a clock, and so on. Figurative language quiz. Now, I want you to figure out what is the figure of a speech in each sentence of these sentences, and then determine which is the personification, onomatopoeia, metaphor, simile, hyperbole, and idioms. Number 1. The cereal went snap, crackle, and poop when he poured in the milk at breakfast. Who can guess the figure of speech here? Okay, excellent. This is an onomatopoeia because I found here snap, crackle, and poop capitalized and it's kind of sounds. Number 2. The leaves whistled in the rain. Okay, think a while. The leaves and whistling. Whistling, it's a quality of what? It's a quality of human being. So, when I compare things to human being and put the human quality to describe the things, this means this is personification. Good job. She was so hungry, she could eat a horse. I think no one can eat a horse. Yes, excellent. Exaggeration, hyperbole. Her face turned red as a beet when she tripped on her way to the stage. Good job, Simile. I can find here as. The moon was a bright ball of smoke in the night sky. Yes, I can hear you. You are saying alliteration. Yes, you are correct. Bright and ball. But here we have metaphor too. The rest of the test was smooth sailing since she knew every single answer. Okay, good job, metaphor. And here we have alliteration. Excellent. Linda liked laughing and licking lollipops. Good job. This is alliteration only. There was a boom when the box fell off the desk onto the floor. Boom. Excellent. Capitalized. This is onomatopoeia. The car died on the side of the road when it ran out of gas. Of course, the car is not going to die. This is human quality. This means personification. Good job. Excellent. Thank you for watching me today. I think you do well and you deserve the Figurative Language Master Award. Thank you so much for watching our A-Star channel today. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on our video. Thank you.